Hey guys, Jeff here with SS Airsoft, and I am with
Steve with SS Airsoft, and today we have
one of my favorite people,
Ben, Polarstar.
That's why.
Polarstar. Ben Polarstar is now hanging with the cool guys.
So this is your first time down to one of our events?
This is actually my first time to SS.
Wow.
Awesome facility.
I don't know how I want to feel about that.
Well, first time for everything.
Right, it's the first time for everything. So Ben, pretty good.
So Ben's cool factor just shot through the roof.
Right. So you guys, so tell us a little bit about Polarstar and your involvement with Polarstar.
I'm one of the partners at Polarstar, Steve Haig, my other partner. I met him a couple years ago, actually looking to have some spring sniper rifle parts made, and kind of actually made friends, clicked, and started Polarstar Airsoft. And
wow.
After a couple years of making sniper rifle upgrades and getting started to move into some AEG stuff, we said, why are we doing this? Why don't we go do our own thing? So that's kind of how the Fusion Engine and HPA project got started, and it kind of snowballed from there into what it is today. And now we're just basically coming up with new stuff and kind of focusing on the gas side.
That's actually kind of legit. Now, for those of you that follow the video, and you guys know out of Cyber Fury that he had the 1919 was some of the video footage that I was allowed to use that gun, which was awesome. So one of my highlights of the summer, besides being August and sweating my ass off. But you guys are doing some more stuff with the 1919, right?
Yep, that one, first one was an aluminum prototype. It was all basically done in-house by hand. We decided why not do it right, and we're making it 100% out of steel, riveted just like the original, parkerized just like the original 1-to-1 scale, just about 1-to-1 weight. So it's going to weigh 25, 30 pounds, fully loaded.
Wow.
And these things are going to be able to be purchased, right?
Yeah, we're making actually a limited production run. There's going to be 25 of them, individually serial numbered, hand built. Every matching part, because they're going to be hand fitted, will be actually numbered with matching serials. So you'll have a left side plate or right side plate, trunnion, top, bottom plate. They'll all have matching numbers.
So SS Airsoft's got their name on one of those, huh?
I can hold one for you guys.
You heard it. He's on film now. We got him.
Right.
So, you know, I'm going to say this out loud. Polarstar's kind of taking the world by storm, and you almost can't talk about Airsoft now without talking about Polarstar.
Either good or bad. It's in the conversation.
Got to feel good, right?
Yeah, it's getting to be overwhelming.
Sure.
I mean, actually, honestly, I don't even get to play much anymore. A lot of events I go to, I end up talking the whole time. You guys know how it is. I mean, you spend a lot of time talking to people, and then eventually you get out there to play for a little bit, but it comes with it, the business, and honestly, I don't mind it. Get to find out more what people are wanting in their gun. And that's kind of the direction we started off in, is we built stuff of what we want. And just so happened other people wanted it too. Now I get to talk to people.
So you built a gun because you thought it would be cool. Next thing you know, it's taking the world by the storm.
Pretty much, yeah. And so we're trying to get as much feedback as we can, though, from the community, saying, okay, well, we see you have an interest in this area of Gasgun. What more do you want? What are you looking for? And that's kind of what we're doing right now. We've got a lot of systems in development, new, similar to the Fusion Engine and how they work, but different operating principles. Hopefully a couple of them will be launching this year.
Nice. So
you're doing some specialty stuff too, right? 1919 specialty. Right. I assume there'll be other specialties to follow after that if that's a big hit.
Yeah, the 1919 is more of like a side project, kind of not a personal project, but something I wanted to do, and I think the other guys in the shop wanted to do it, so we said, why not make this gun? And I'm sure there'll be another gun down the line that will say, hey, we can make something like that. M2HB comes to mind. It's basically a scaled up 1919, so I think that's something that would probably be on the list. We've been joking around of maybe a Mark 19, a belt fed, Australia jacket, but that's just a kind of wish list thing.
Right.
Still, that's how it all starts. SS was a wish list.
Yeah, these are all. They pretty much start off as a hobby project or something we'd like to see ourselves. And the 1919 was also our goal, attempt at trying to build the most realistic, highest quality airsoft gun ever built. So it's essentially a real gun, same quality, everything. We've just made the dimensional changes required so that it's not qualified as a firearm by the ATF.
Right.
So it essentially is built to the same specs and quality as a real gun, and you can drive over it with a car and you're not going to hurt it.
Wow.
That's legit. So tell people where they can find out more information on Polarstar.
PolarstarAirsoft.com, or on our Facebook page, which I believe is facebook.com/PolarstarAirsoft.
So these guys are growing, man. A lot of your big distributors are doing Polarstar now. So I know like the top big 3 have your product in there. So I mean, it's available. We carry it here at SS Airsoft. We also service it. So if you guys want to check out more information on Polarstar, look them up on Facebook. If you want to play with one, come in. We'll put one in your hand and let you see the difference for yourself. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.